Yes, we're already talking about iPhone 17. I know, the iPhone 16 is barely 3 months old, but that's just kind of how things go in the world of leaks. Nothing is really secret anymore. And today, I'm here to show you what I believe is the world's best and most accurate look so far at the all-new design coming to iPhone 17 Pro and iPhone 17 Pro Max, 9 months ahead of release. There's a lot to decipher here. Let's jump right into it with that camera bump. The iPhone 17 Pro will finally see a redesigned camera bump. After being mostly unchanged for 5 years now with the iPhone 11 Pro, we're finally seeing a redesign. Expect a new horizontal camera bump, sort of like the Google Pixel. My concept here shows the same triangular layout as we have right now for the cameras, but with the cameras housed differently in a rectangular bump. This layout remains so that spatial video and spatial photo capture will work. This all-new camera bump design will not only look all-new, it'll also reduce table wobble drastically, something that's been on the iPhone since the iPhone 6. This design is what leaker and friend Shrimp Apple Pro believes will be the new design. In addition, the frame of the iPhone 17 Pro will be completely redesigned to accommodate this change. For the first time ever, we may actually see aluminum on a Pro model iPhone, though there's been some conflicting info about titanium sticking around as well. The back of the phone will be part metal and part glass for MagSafe charging. This new design will not only look fresh and all new, it may also improve iPhone durability, something Apple's been improving on for years. This new design is going to be bold and fresh, something that once you see someone using, you know immediately they're using the new iPhone. Of course, that's just the back. The front will also see some big changes. While keeping the same 6.3-inch and 6.9-inch sizes, the dynamic island will be getting slightly smaller this time around. While it won't be going away entirely or even becoming a single hole punch yet, it'll likely be a smaller pill instead, and that display will be covered by a new generation ceramic shield, which will allow this display to be less reflective and tougher. Inside, you'll find the new A19 Pro chip. The A19 Pro will be the first smartphone chip to be built on a new third generation 3nm process, the TSMC N3P node. The A19 Pro will be a marginal upgrade in performance over the A18 Pro, but it'll likely feature a faster neural engine and a bump to 12GB of memory, 4GB more than the A18 Pro and the iPhone 16 Pro, though the 12GB of memory may be limited to the iPhone 17 Pro Max, while the regular iPhone 17 Pro sticks with 8GB of memory. While these updates that the A19 Pro will feature sound incremental, they'll pave the way for something more exciting. The iPhone 17 Pro will of course ship with iOS 19, and with iOS 19 we're expecting a major new feature for Apple Intelligence, a major overhaul to Siri. With iOS 18.4 coming in spring of 2025, Apple will finally release its new, more personal version of Siri. This will allow Siri to understand your personal context, and it will allow Siri to take action based on what's on your screen and to tap into in-app actions. But while this is a big step forward for Siri, it's still not as advanced as something like Gemini on the Google Pixel 9. That's until iOS 19, where Apple is planning to turn Siri into a ChatGPT-like chatbot with Apple's own custom large language model. Now, more than just knowing about you, Siri can understand more world knowledge. Rather than using a competitor's chatbot like what we just saw in iOS 18.2 with ChatGPT, iOS 19 will use Apple's own custom model for Siri. To put it in short, this is Siri finally becoming smart. And your new iPhone 17 Pro, powered by A19 Pro, will be the fastest and most capable iPhone to power this new chapter for Siri. That is when it officially rolls out 6 months after the iPhone 17 Pro launch, with the launch of iOS 19.4 in March of 2026. Now, going back to that new camera bump, inside that new camera bump is an all-new camera setup. This includes a brand new 48 megapixel telephoto camera, meaning your 5x telephoto shots will be higher resolution than ever. But for the first time ever, this could enable 10x telephoto shots on the iPhone for the first time ever. These 10x telephoto shots will be thanks to cropping in the middle 48 megapixels. Just like how the 2x telephoto is possible with the current 48 megapixel Fusion camera. In addition, the front camera housed in that smaller dynamic island will feature an all-new 24 megapixel sensor, double the resolution of what we have now, so all of your photos will look better than ever. The iPhone 17 Pro will also be the first iPhone with Apple's own custom Wi-Fi 7 chip. Rather than relying on a third party like Broadcom, the iPhone 17 Pro will feature a custom Wi-Fi chip made by Apple themselves, making it another component that Apple has control over. And this is only the first part of the story. The iPhone 17 Air and the iPhone SE 4, both of which are also coming in 2025, will feature Apple's own custom sub-6 GHz 5G modem. And in 2026, Apple will introduce a more advanced millimeter wave modem to integrate into the iPhone 18 and iPhone 18 Pro. These 5G modems will also carry over into the iPad, Mac, and Vision Pro, but that's a story for another day. So, that's most of what we know so far about the iPhone 17 Pro and iPhone 17 Pro Max. With an all-new design, big camera upgrades, A19 Pro, custom Wi-Fi chip, and big upgrades to Apple Intelligence, the iPhone 17 Pro looks to be the next big supercycle for the iPhone. Now, of course, a lot of this may change over the next year of rumors, but a lot of this should remain accurate when we officially get these devices in September of 2025. Keep in mind, the iPhone 16's camera control leaked, I'm not even kidding, 3 days after the iPhone 15 came out. And its final design leaked back in early February of 2024, 7 months ahead of release. So there's a lot that can come true from these early leaks. It's going to be a very interesting rumor season, so buckle in. What are you most looking forward to for the iPhone 17 Pro? Let me know in the comments.